Nigeria stands at a crossroads. With over 200 million people, the largest economy in Africa, and vast natural resources, Nigeria has every ingredient needed to become the industrial powerhouse of the continent. But potential alone is not enough. To transform from a resource-dependent economy into an industrial giant, Nigeria must follow a clear and deliberate strategy. This video explores how that transformation can happen. Step 1. Fix the power problem. No nation has industrialized without reliable electricity. Nigeria generates far less power than it needs. The solution lies in diversifying energy sources. Solar power in the north, natural gas turbines in the south, and investments in nuclear and wind energy. With stable power, manufacturing costs drop and factories can operate around the clock. Step 2. Build a manufacturing base. Nigeria must move beyond exporting raw materials and start adding value. Instead of sending crude oil abroad, refine it domestically. Instead of exporting raw cocoa, process it into chocolate and cocoa butter. Instead of importing cars, build them in Nigeria. Special economic zones with tax incentives and streamlined regulations can attract manufacturers to set up shop. Step 3. Transform agriculture into agro-industry. Nigeria has 84 million hectares of arable land, much of it unused. Modern mechanized farming can boost productivity tenfold, but the real value lies in processing. A tomato paste factory, a rice mill, a cassava starch plant, these create jobs, reduce food imports, and generate export revenue. Agriculture should feed industry, and industry should lift agriculture. Step 4. Embrace technology and innovation. Nigeria already has a thriving tech scene. Lagos is home to some of Africa's most successful startups. But to become an industrial hub, Nigeria must go beyond apps and fintech. It must invest in artificial intelligence, robotics, and advanced manufacturing. Government funding for research and partnerships with global tech firms will position Nigeria at the frontier of the fourth industrial revolution. Step 5. Invest in education and skills. An industrial economy needs engineers, technicians, and skilled workers. Nigeria must reform its education system to focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Technical colleges and vocational training centers must be built and equipped. Education is the foundation of industrialization. Step 6. Modernize infrastructure and logistics. Goods must move efficiently from factories to markets. Nigeria needs modern railways connecting its cities, deep seaports capable of handling large cargo ships, and highways linking production zones to export terminals. The African Continental Free Trade Area gives Nigeria access to over 1.3 billion people. Efficient infrastructure is how Nigeria captures that opportunity. Step 7. Create a business-friendly environment. Bureaucracy, corruption, and inconsistent policies drive investors away. Nigeria must simplify business registration, enforce contracts fairly, protect property rights, and fight corruption at every level. When investors trust that their money is safe, they will bring factories, technology, and jobs. Policy stability and transparency are the oxygen that industry breathes. Step 8. Maximize the oil and gas sector strategically. Oil is still Nigeria's biggest export, but crude oil export alone is not industrialization. Nigeria must build petrochemical plants, fertilizer factories, and refineries that turn raw oil into finished products. Every barrel of crude refined domestically is worth far more than a barrel shipped abroad. The oil industry should fund the transition to a diversified industrial economy. The vision is clear. A Nigeria with stable power, modern factories, skilled workers, efficient infrastructure, and transparent governance. A Nigeria that processes its own resources, manufactures its own goods, and exports finished products to the world. This is not a dream. Countries like South Korea, China, and Singapore transformed themselves in a single generation. Nigeria has the people, the resources, and the market. What it needs now is the will, the plan, and the execution. The industrial future of Africa starts with Nigeria.